Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel. And the job has been done. At least finally we don't have to worry about whether or not FC Barcelona will be playing Champions League football, because we went out and got the job done in Seville at the Benito Villamarin. It was in the end a very thrilling win. Of course, for a moment it looked like it wasn't going to be one, it looked like we dropped points, but Barcelona kept on going, and this is the fighting spirit that we had seen from them in earlier months under Xavi, and we are glad that we're seeing it here again towards the end of the season. Yes, but glad that we're seeing it nonetheless. Barca, of course, won by 2-1, goals coming from Jordi Alba and Ansu Fati, as well as, of course, the equalizer that came for Real Betis from Marc Bartra. So, we actually saw all three goals being scored by La Masia graduates. Anywho, like I was saying, the win now guarantees that Barcelona will finish in the top 4, because mathematically Betis cannot make up the 9-point gap as well as the head-to-head. Barca now has the head-to-head advantage, and because of that, Barcelona are guaranteed to be in the Champions League, and now all they have to do is secure second position in order to participate in the Supercopa, which, like we all heard from the leaks involving Gerard Piqué, comes with a big 8 million euros payoff for Barca. Anywho, before I delve any further into what transpired on Saturday night, just a quick reminder to hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and also to hit the subscribe button as well. And when you hit that subscribe button, do not forget to turn on notifications. Alright, I'll quickly take you through the tactical setup of the two sides before talking about my negatives and my positives, and of course picking my man of the match. So let's go ahead and talk about the tactical setup. Barcelona set up with the usual 4-3-3, and of course we continue to see Xavi's options dwindling because of either injuries or suspensions. And as a result here, no Gerard Piqué, it meant a start for Eric Garcia, and also we got to see Dani Alves returning to the starting 11, and on the left it was Jordi Alba. Midfield 3 is basically, it chooses itself right now, well, except for next week where Busquets is not going to be available. But the front three saw a bit of tinkering from Xavi, with Aubameyang dropping to the bench in favor of Memphis Depay up front. Real Betis, on the other hand, set up in Pellegrini's traditional 4-2-3-1, and there were not really any surprises here. This is by and large the starting 11 that we were expecting to see from them. Let's go ahead now and talk about negatives and positives. And straight up into my negatives, I'll be honest with you, I don't have many, but I would say that my negative here was that we did not keep the clean sheet. Definitely keeping a clean sheet here would have been very, very big, especially since I thought that Neto had a very, very good game. He was sharp whenever he needed to make saves, and his distribution was safe but accurate. Like, he didn't really try to play along except for the one time when he did, and I think Dembele had a chance to shoot, so he actually had a key pass. So it was a good game today from Neto. Hope for more of the same from him. But apart from that, it was a disappointment that we didn't keep that clean sheet, because I thought that we had some very good performances today defensively, but just for that one moment when we fell asleep, gave away a silly foul by Dani Alves, and that led to the goal. It'll be interesting to see what happens for Barca against Celta, because Sergio Busquets is unavailable for that game. He got the yellow card, that means he's suspended. But yeah, hopefully we can replicate this type of performance defensively. I'll move on now from my negatives and talk positives, because my first positive was that we got to see Ansu Fati get back on the score sheet. Has there been a more, what's the word I'm looking for, satisfying moment for us this season than watching Ansu Fati come back from an injury and scoring? He has done this basically every time that he's come back from an injury. First time against Levante, he did it. The next time he came and did it against Dinamo Kiev and grabbed an important win for us in the Champions League. Then he went ahead and did it once more in El Clasico, the Supercopa, and here again he did the same thing, coming off the bench and breaking the deadlock for Barcelona. And I think just like in that one move, in that one goal, he showed exactly why he is irreplaceable as a forward for Barcelona right now. He's just able to score with shots that have a very low percentage of going in, whereas his teammates are missing from shots that have a high percentage of going in. We saw Ferran Torres hit one straight into the goalkeeper when I was wondering why didn't he have the calmness of mind to just chip the keeper there. We could have easily easily been ahead even before Fati came on, but it was good to see him come back on, and it was good to see him get on the score sheet. My next positive is of course the fact that we have secured Champions League football for next season. That's going to be big, especially for our financials. Knowing that we have that, it's a good look basically for us, okay? Spotify and the likes, those guys are paying us big money because they want us in the Champions League, and it'll be easier for us to get players as well if we can throw the whole Champions League thing into the scenario for them, because all the big players want to play in the Champions League. Alright, my third and final positive is of course the away form. Now, if you look at Barcelona's last 7 away matches, you're only going to see one thing, and that's a bunch of W's. We've won every game away from home since we beat Valencia. It's really been an awesome thing to watch, and it's because of that away form that we've been able to secure this Champions League qualification. And hopefully now, if we can just apply some of that away form at home, that would be like we're winning La Liga if we do that, period. Alright, that does it for my negatives and my positives. I will now move on and talk about my man of the match. And on this day, given the occasion, given how the match ended, I would just have to say it was none other than Jordi Alba. It was a pretty good performance from Jordi Alba all night long. I felt defensively he was solid. Betis didn't really give him too much trouble, and going the other way as well, he got into some very, very good positions time and time again, though I should admit that I was a bit critical of his final ball as I was watching the match. But you know what? I think that with a goal like that, yeah, Jordi Alba is my man of the match. Let me know who yours is though. I mean, like, I can probably see other players like maybe Neto as well getting the man of the match. Anywho, that's that for me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on the game. Who was your man of the match? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barça.